I'm Chris Hassel on SportsCenter. We'll go back to Chris Berman and the fellas in just a little moment. But, it was Championship Sunday down at Homestead. Hamlin, Harvick, Logano, Newman, the four guys with a chance to win the title. 20 laps to go. Caution out. Hamlin and Gordon will stay out. They don't pit. Logano probably wishes he didn't pit. Car falls off the jack, and Joey Logano, the 24-year-old, done. He would finish well back of the pack. 10 laps to go off a restart. Denny Hamlin able to hold off Ryan Newman in the 31. Hamlin takes championship position. 8 to go. Kevin Harvick, who won last week at Phoenix, to stay alive. He had to win it. As it turns out, he had to win this one as well. Harvick in champion position as the 13th caution comes out. 4 to go. Here's the restart. Both Harvick and Newman get great ones. Harvick able to hold Newman off. Newman said, you know what? I could have gone up high, but I can't race like that. Some other drivers probably would have, but he did not. In the final lap, Harvick in the 4 car, pulling away. We knew one of these guys would win there. It's Harvick at 38 years old. He's been running the Sprint Cup since the 90s. 2014 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Tony Stewart, the owner, very excited about the win. Gets a big hug from Tony. It's his first time. You know, he's won it himself, but it's his first time as an owner of Stewart-Haas Racing to see one of his drivers win it. So this is how they all finished. Ryan Newman was second. Denny Hamlin stayed out, didn't pit when most others did, and just kept falling back. Joey Logano dropped back into 29th. He was able to make up 13 positions at the end, but not close enough. I spoke with the champion, Kevin Harvick, moments ago on SportsCenter. Take a listen.
The last lap wasn't that difficult. It seemed like everything today was so normal. It seemed like when you were in that moment and in your element and doing the things that you do on a weekly basis, that was the easiest thing for me. The last thing that Tony Stewart told me today before I got in my car, he said, you're going to go through a lot of things today. You're going to be ahead of the guys. You're going to be behind the guys. But don't ever quit until the checkered flag falls, because it's going to change multiple times. So in the end, our guys made some good decisions, and Rodney made a pretty gutsy call there at the end, and that's what won us the race, was 4 tires. So I forgot we won the race, and we wound up winning the championship, so this is pretty awesome.
Well, he joins Darrell Waltrip as the only drivers in the modern era since '72 to win a title in their first season with a team. This was his first season with Stewart-Haas Racing. Harvick has been very close before, finished 3rd in points in 3 of the last 4 seasons. Couldn't quite get it done. This time, with his back against the wall last 2 races, he does in the first season under the new format. Ricky Craven on Harvick's first championship.
When you share the racetrack with a driver, you understand, witness, see things that others don't. I've felt that Kevin Harvick had championship material. In 2014, he legitimized it, and he's recognized now as a Sprint Cup champion. But it wasn't easy. He's always had the speed in 2014, but it was sort of a volatile season until it mattered most. In the last 2 weeks, he needed a win, and in the last 2 weeks, he drove to victory lane. Congratulations, Kevin Harvick.
He can drive that number 4 all the way up to the Northeast. He's going to be in Bristol, Connecticut, right here at ESPN headquarters on Wednesday. So that means, Chris and fellas, that means if you're here on Wednesday, I know it's an off day for the NFL. It's usually when you go hibernate, get some sleep. But you can brush shoulders with the champ if you're in on Wednesday, Boo.